Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
I always win.
I was like, why is my turn ending? I couldn't figure out why my turn was ending because this thing popped out like really late and my rope was already going.
Put your faith in the light.
Oh no!
I'm in charge. Quickly. My side. I always win. We're tied. Done.
This is Mason Steele. Welcome to Surviving Standard. Today we have a control hunter list. It's called Final Countdown. Now it's based around two 6-drop hunter cards. The first being, of course, the new Death Knight card, Deathstalker Rexar. One of the best ways to sort of play control with hunter is to get rid of that stupid hero power and then make a bunch of crazy ass beasts, give them taunt, give them lifesteal, give them wind fury, give them charge. Lots of crazy stuff you can do with this card. Very powerful thing to do in a control list. The other 6-drop card that is again a must keep in the mulligan is actually Hemet Jungle Hunter, and that's where the name of the deck comes from. The name of the deck is the Final Countdown. So once we cast Hemet, our deck absolutely explodes down to a couple high mains, a Sated Threshodon, funny enough, Medivh the Guardian, 2 Call of the Wilds, and a N'Zoth. So the idea is at some point you play those 3 big Death Rattle beasts, and then they all die, and then you can N'Zoth them back. Or maybe you play a Medivh into double Call of the Wild in consecutive turns. Now those Call of the Wilds are great on their own, but with Medivh weapon you also get a free 9-drop, right? And so there's some crazy things that can happen when you get a free 9-drop right into play. There's some huge taunts and there's some huge charging minions that you can get, and some fun stuff like Mare Noggenfogger. So very cool. There is a Prince Volunteer in the deck because the deck stops at 3 mana. We threw the Prince in. Nice little thing, nice little taunt, nice little lifesteal. This is exactly kind of what the deck wants, both a taunt and a way to gain life. The early game we try to hang in there with Mistress of Mixtures, Doomsayers, Galaka Crawler, really strong right now against the many pirates in the standard meta. We do play a Mind Control tech, a few taunts including Stonehill Defender and Tar Creeper. Stonehill Defender I think is an important card because we don't actually have any 5 or 4-drop cards in the deck besides the Prince. You can sort of Stonehill into a 5-drop taunt to curve all the way up. So keep those Hemets in your mulligan, keep those Rexars in your mulligan, and try the Final Countdown Hunter. Doomsayer, alright, so we got a plan. Doomsayer, Doomsayer.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
Wait, one more turn, and then we'll just do both of them, maybe? And we don't have to do them.
Out of my jungle. Job done.
Sated Threshodon comes back with N'Zoth. So, and it works with Call of the Wild. So if it dies, you get a bunch of 1/1s. You Call the Wild, and they're 2/1 chargers, not charge or whatever.
See now the power of the Dark Fallen.
Hello, Dark Army. Thanks for tuning in.
Only a fool rejects the Lich King. Side effects?
So we just start doing these. I should just throw this crap out there. Like, cards like this get really bad later because of all the Hellfire abilities, so let's just throw this stuff out now.
You are not the boss of me.
Warlock is one of the cards I can sort of deal with our N'Zoth, like because of Twisting Nether. So we might have to do the N'Zoth first and then do the Call of the Wilds, because then we get all the little crap on the board.
My eyes are open.
This Tainted Zeal has been really annoying, man. So I think ideally we get Hemet, N'Zoth into Medivh, Call the Wild. I think that's the ideal order.
The eternal hunt has begun.
That protects it against Hellfire a little bit, right? I think I do think we N'Zoth first and then we do the Call of the Wild stuff. We'll see. Depends. Wow, okay. So the worst draw is N'Zoth, Medivh, so we just have to Medivh now.
A game? So kind of you to join me. Easy target.
Oh, we just have to do it? Okay. Doesn't do anything, it just is a big butt. Just gonna get the Twisting Nether out of him. Or Siphon, right? Yeah. I mean, that's kind of cute, right? We don't mill, but honestly, we just want like these two. We don't really want this, but it does work with Call of Wild, right? That's kind of cool. Call of Wild plus that is 10 mana. I don't think he has any taunts here. This real quick. Whoop. Oh, we got Knockbugger. He might have lived. I mean, it's doubtful, right? It's doubtful that he lives. He might have lived, though, right? Alright. Thanks for making it to the end of the video, guys. If you want to see more of this deck, please click on the link to the left. If you want to see more decks in this series, click on the link to the right. And if you want to see the channel grow, please click that subscribe button in the middle. To watch me build the decks live, I'm on Twitch. Follow the link below. Thanks, guys, and I will see you next time.